Don't mind the lipstick today. Feeling myself. Anyways, so a client reached out to me wondering if I could be on hold or be on standby for a reception dress that she had custom ordered in no, I don't want to say Nigeria. Let's say West Africa. Now, before the season, seamstresses get crazy and like, no, we don't do standby. I was already doing her alterations for her wedding gown. So I was like, okay, sure. Let me know when the dress arrives so that we can take a look and see if it actually needs any alterations because this was a custom made dress. So she messages me and she's like, the dress has finally arrived. This was about 9 days to the wedding. So the wedding was on a Saturday. The dress arrived Thursday night. So I was like, okay, come in Friday. Let's take a look and see what's going on. So Friday she comes in, and as soon as she walked through the door, it was like her demeanor, just her body just seemed, I don't know what the word for it is, but she just seemed really sad. So I was like, what's wrong? What's going on? She was like, I've been crying all of last night. I don't like the dress. The dress doesn't fit. I was like, this is 9 days before the wedding. I hope I won't have to make a whole nother dress 9 days before the wedding. This was all in my head, but the face, the body, I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Don't cry. It's going to be okay. Let me see what's going on, and then we can figure out if the dress doesn't fit and if you really don't like the dress. So she was like, no, it just, I tried to try it on last night and it just wasn't fitting right. Like I couldn't even like zip it up or put it together. And I just don't like the way it looks. It just doesn't look like what the picture that we agreed on and everything that could bring a person down and discourage them. That is where she was. So I was like, okay. Don't worry about it. I'm here. If I can find a solution, I will. So we went ahead and had her change into the dress. So I got her into the dress, and this is what it looked like. You've probably seen it from one of my reels. It was a corset back, lace up tie, whatever. So got her into the dress. I was like, it fits. The dress is gorgeous. And yeah, honestly, it fits. So I was like, what made you feel like the dress didn't fit and that you didn't like the style? And she was like, when I tried it on last night, it just did not look like this. I was like, so how did it look? Did you take any pictures? Yes. This this is what it looks like. I'm not laughing at the bride. I'm just laughing at the situation. So don't come for me because y'all like to think I'm laughing at my brides. I would never do that. So this is what she looked like the night before. I was like, what was going on here? So she was like, yeah, my fiance helped me try and put it together, but I guess he didn't know like how to just tie everything. And I was like, yes. A man, I don't know if I would be asking a man to help me dress up in a gown or a dress as intricate as that. So, yeah, that was the problem number one. Blame the fiance. And so I was like, okay, so do you feel better about the dress? Because the dress is gorgeous and it fits. So, and she was like, thank you so much for doing this because I was really in a bad place because I thought this dress was going to fit. And I was like, you know what? Sometimes we just need someone to affirm, is it affirm? Affirm our choices. Because like I said, the dress is gorgeous. It fit, and you just needed the confidence to know that yes, you actually do look good and it does fit. And then so from there I was like, is there anything like while you're here, I'm the alteration specialist, is there something that you needed me to do? Okay, some of the beading and all of that was falling off of the dress. So I was like, okay, I can go ahead and reinforce all of that, glue it back on, and then just make sure that you don't have beads falling off on the day of the wedding. And I continued having conversation. I was asking her like what she felt, if there was anything that she needed to change. Let me know now. So she didn't really like the color of the tie, the lace ties, and so she wanted it to kind of like have a contrasting color, the color of the skirt. I was like, okay, super easy fix. I think we have enough fabric on the side there for me to create a matching tie. So went ahead, did that. She came back for her next fitting, and she was very happy. And you can even see from the way she's standing, the way she was standing before, it was almost like she was hunched down and all that, but she seems confident. So a few other alterations that I did was just shorten the front hem of the dress because it was kind of in her way. She wore the shoes that she was going to wear for the wedding, and so we just made sure that she wasn't like stepping on it because we didn't want any accidents. So other than that, reinforced the beading with some glue and the contrasting ties on the back, and she was good to go. And so the bride ended up leaving my place very satisfied and happy with the alterations that I did. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but oh, we got her from that to that. But yeah, for me, alterations is more than just clothes fitting properly. It's how do you feel in those clothing? Do you feel confident? Do you feel sexy? Do you feel powerful? And so for me personally, as an alteration specialist, it goes beyond the clothing. For me, when you leave my place after alterations, if at any moment you do not feel confident in either the alterations or in the clothing that you have after you've left my place, then I have failed. I'll probably be, and it's some for other people it's not bad, but for me, I'm probably going to be thinking of it like weeks on end. Like, how could I have helped her better? How could I have helped them better? So it goes beyond just the clothing. And I mean, she could have left, this bride could have left still in a bad situation. I don't know how other people would have treated her, but situations like that, people would probably have said, okay, there's nothing that I can do. You probably have to go somewhere else and all of that. But in 90% of that situation was just me convincing her that her choice was actually a really good choice and it actually fit. We just needed to do a little bit of work to get her confidence up. So, anyways, don't want to ramble. This was a longer than usual story. So I hope this blessed you. I hope this helped you. I hope this entertained you. This is just the life in the day of an alteration specialist. Stay blessed. I will see you in the